Fala galera, eu sou o Zato e sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo. Hoje a gente vai dar continuidade à nossa série de Final Fantasy XVI e vamos ao episódio de número 10. E antes de mais nada, não esqueça de se inscrever, curtir, compartilhar e ativar as notificações porque isso ajuda pra caramba o canal, beleza? Então, sem mais delongas, bora pra play. Vamos ver o que vai rolar de novas tretas. Let's go para a nossa base. Até porque, mano do céu, a luta contra o Titã foi top, colossal. Agora a batalha contra o Bahamut foi louca. Loucura, loucura. O que será que a Jill tá ali? O que foi, dona Jill?
How is your brother?
Ah, verdade, o Joshua veio com eles. Ou será que não?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion.
É, ele veio.
Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
É o último.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
Complicado, dona Jill. Complicado.
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
Imagino que o próximo vai ser o Odin, né? Até porque o Ultima falou. Vai atrás dele. De mal a pior, let's go. Ah, a gente pegou o poder dele mesmo. Oxi, a gente voa.
Taya won't be happy if I disturb Joshua while he rests.
Tá, vamos finalizar aquelas missões que a gente já pegou.
Might as well.
Vamos ver aqui, ó. Bahamut. Comece lançando Mega Flama. Ah, quanto mais tempo a gente esperar, mais tempo demora, mais dano dá. E esse daqui, como é que é o especial? É fogo. Não sei se parece muito legal. Vamos ver aqui, ó. Como que é o especial? Nossa, acho que... Nossa, a gente vai pegar. Com certeza, ó. Já dá até pra gente comprar. Já era. Isso daqui parece ser meio demorado, né? E aí, o que vocês acham? Esse daqui é super lento. Super lento. Bom, a gente gastou tudo ali, né? Então vamos equipar esse treco. Vamos botar no lugar desse daqui pra gente dar uma variada. Então, vamos botar esse aqui. E no 2, vamos botar o do ramo. E vamos tirar este daqui também, porque a gente não vai usar, né? Tempestade. Tempestade a gente tá usando. Não, raio do julgamento. Quais são aqui? Vamos botar da tempestade então. Chama ascendente, chama do renascer. Chama ascendente. Essa aqui eu acho, né? 10% a mais de dano. Vamos botar ele então. E parece que a gente tem um melhorzinho aqui. Não? Tá. Antes da gente falar com o Otto, vamos enrolar as missões que ficaram em aberto. Ah, não dá. Então vamos falar com o Otto.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye, all their fancies.
Eu achei que ia dar. Você parece que a batalha com o Bahamut, sei lá, mudou tudo, né, mano?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Será que vamos ver o sol de novo?
Otto, the realm? As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies.
É, foi o último cristal.
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with sending an owl their way the moment the winds turn foul.
Do you have any?
Well, that depends on your death.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh no, I'm just a messenger. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own. Could be that they don't.
I suppose not.
É, vamos perguntar, né? A gente não tem nada a perder. Fala, Vivian.
How is it that every one of your little excursions press it? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs.
Mais pra baixo que barriga de
Tempting though
cobra.
it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
Exatamente.
You believe there's one to be
Não
found?
adianta ficar emborado.
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find.
Então vamos analisar os fatos, Vivian. Você tá aqui pra ajudar a gente.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea.
Valisthea.
Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the
Não,
end
é
of
só se
days
adaptar,
is
pô.
upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the
Caramba.
fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm.
E ele vai vir atrás da
World,
gente.
in short, is in chaos.
Chaos.
It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
Que tenso, hein? Ela fala de um jeito que fica até um pouco pior, né?
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people.
Which is only ever going to...
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an... Should the King of Waloed deign to invade?
Ou seja, a gente vai ter que batalhar contra o pessoal de Hollowwood. Calma, que depois da tempestade o sol vai de brilhar. Com certeza. Eu tenho esperança. Fala aí, mano. Arpócrates.
Let me guess.
Is there anything you don't know, Luke?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to argue. That, I believe, is a question the fallen might be. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament? But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with.
Olha
There
só.
is nothing divine about him.
Até porque o último tinha feito aquele negócio lá no final, né? Que falou que ia dar merda. É, realmente, eu tinha esquecido esse detalhe. Isso é coisa do último, né?
Certainly not. Even without this journal, you provided us ample wisdom. Perhaps
Então é
Otto will be
isso.
more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Let's fight, Senhor Otto, Senhor Otto, Mas isso já era esperado, né, mano? Que ia dar merda. Com ou sem batalha do Bahamut, o último tá agindo, né?
Clive, only one.
It would. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the Martha's got a Akashic out of gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her.
Don't forget
Nossa.
Dalamil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rained.
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, and even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they get it, which means
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Let's go, mano. Deixa eu pensar. Nossa, justamente os locais que a gente quer ir pra fazer as missões. Ah, só que a gente não vai conseguir fazer lá. Paciência, vamos um de cada vez. A gente tem um poder novo pra conhecer. Mas eu acho que eu não vou me adaptar. Eu acho que eu gastei toda a experiência que eu tinha. Nossa, é super longe aquela missão ali, mano. Putz. Será que é mais rápido por aqui? Eu acho que é. Vamos por ali. Já tá aqui mesmo? Vamos fazer.
Not here. This is no time to ride.
Como não, velho? Claro que é hora de montar, velho.
Come on.
Vamos ali rapidão. A gente faz essa missão. E aí a gente teletransporta pra lá de novo e xablau. Alright. Beleza, agora é só ir reto ali. A gente vai matar o Chocobo, é a missão do Torgal, lembra? Ele tá fraquinho, coitado.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope.
Não, não é Chocobo, né? É Antílope. Antilope. Vamos.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Ah, é isso aqui que tem que esperar, né, mano? Ave Maria. Eu não vou me adaptar a isso aqui não. Olha como tem que demorar. Olha como demora. Eu não vou me adaptar a isso aqui nem lascando. Olha isso, ele não solta. agora esse aqui é da hora. Ah, eu não equipei, né? Eu não equipei, galera. Eu preciso equipar, ó. Tá, esse daqui a gente só solta e já era. Ah, vamos botar esse aqui. Aff, tem que esperar acabar o combate. Oh, merda. Eu desperdicei a experiência, na boa. Eu devia ter colocado alguma outra coisa melhor, mas paciência. Vivendo e aprendendo, né, galera? Desperdicei todo o nossa experiência. 3.000 e pouco. Ah, que saco.
Now.
Ah, não dá pra mudar. Pronto, pelo menos ele ficou feliz.
I say that answers my, which means we. I'm just a big puppy, aren't you? Doing, Lady Carol?
Beleza, agora. Vamos manter esses daí mesmo. O de choque, esse novo que a gente pegou. E a Fênix. Paciência, a gente vai ver. Se funcionar, funcionou. Se não funcionar, não funcionou. Depois eu quero montar uma buildzinha também com o Titã. Porque o Titã parece ser porradão, né, mano?
It's good to...
And you, Clive.
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik.
Those skies, there were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only the rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fight...
Deixa pra nós, mano.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need, let the men know...
We're on our way.
Vamos lá, mano. Sem enrolação. Será que dá pra dar teletransporte? Não. Ah, é pertinho.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
Mano, eu preciso finalizar essas missões logo, mano. Porque ele não marca a porra da missão, velho. Cara, que coisa chata. Eu tô achando que dependendo de como for, eu deveria botar a garuda, né, que dá dano em área. Vamos ver como é que vai ser, se estiver muito ruim. Cadê o povo brigando?
Clive, wounded.
Nossa, é bastante gente mesmo.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Já vamos soltar esse aqui. Ah, fodei essa merda aqui, velho. Então vamos gastar. Não adianta não, a gente vai voltar com a garuda. Eu acho que pro jeito que eu tô jogando é o melhorzinho que tá tendo. esse negócio aqui é legal também. Ele só aumenta, né? Ele foca no alvo.
These men don't.
If you've come to rob this...
You are mistaken, my lord. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
Senhora Marta.
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Ah, os Guardiões da Chama, então eles são gente boa.
But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Tchum, 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 tchum.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the...
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me they were making...
Martha! The scouting party's almost at the lift. But they got a pack of Akashic snap and they got wounded with them.
Damn it all.
Relaxa, mano, eu tô aqui.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight,
I will. You two be safe.
Vamos lá. Hordas e mais hordas de Akashicos. Akashicos. Akashicos são esses monstros que eles meio que são consumidos pelo éter, né? Exatamente isso. Agora, por que será que tá acontecendo isso? É estranho, né? Porque todos os cristais foram destruídos. Não dá tempo de botar a garuda, né?
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up. But what about...
Olha o Wade.
Ask Oscar, sir.
Fala, Wadeão. Bom mesmo ou não?
Lord Rosfield.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help, and by the looks of it,
We thought we could sneak, but we didn't know there would be so many.
Cadê os tantos? O bagulho vai ser louco.
Damn it. We need to get the injured to safety.
do you think we can hold?
we can certainly...
Eu já vou meter aquele ataque especial do Bahamut pra gente ver como é que é.
Then let's do our duty.
Ou vamos derrotar os primeiros pequenos? Ô, louco. Beleza. Então vamos fazer o seguinte, vamos mandar esse aqui. E vamos mandar esse aqui, ó. Cadê ele? Cadê? Ah, mano, eu tô desperdiçando. Não acredito. Tá bom. Bom seria agora o especial, né? Vai dar. É, tá bastante dano. Vamos gastar esse trem. Eita! Vambora. Foi pra banha. Beleza, agora é só acabar com os outros. É, não curti não. Desperdicei 3.000 de XP à toa. É, Sr. Wade.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think...
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flame.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade.
I see you're all in one.
Martha!
Tamo aqui pra ajudar, mano. Tamo aqui pra ajudar.
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Ó, vamos voltar do jeito que tava. Eu não gostei, não. Vamos botar a garuda. E eu acho que talvez a gente substitua o Ramu pelo Titã. Mas por enquanto vamos juntar, vamos ver se a gente consegue melhorar alguma coisa, né? 564. Esse daqui a gente não gostou. É, não dá pra melhorar nada não. Na verdade até dá pra melhorar um ali, ó. Ai, depois a gente vê isso aí. Vamos por ali que é bem mais rápido. Mais rápido que o elevador, né? Let's go. Bom, e são os 3 lugares, né? Então provavelmente a mesma coisa que a gente tá fazendo aqui, a gente vai ter que fazer nos outros 2 locais. Cadê a treta? Agora a gente tem dano em área, então vai ajudar um monte. Aí, ó, isso aqui já vai deletar todo mundo praticamente. Que isso, maluco? Vamos pra lá. Tentar atrair todo mundo aqui. Aí todo mundo começa a voar e a gente, ó. Essa é a melhor estratégia, mano. Não tem como. Caraca, até os chocobo, mano. Que isso, malucão. Vou ter que ativar isso aqui para conseguir encher a vida um pouco. Porradão, vamos de porradão. Deu bom. Agora vai ser mais difícil, hein, galera. Ó o Wade. Sim.
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
Vamos levar os pequenininhos pra gente conseguir focar. É isso aí, vamos que vamos. Vamos recuperando a vida devagarinho. Ah, que merda, não consegui a tempo. Beleza, porradão. E vamos agora, acho que até finalizar, né? Beleza, deu bom.
Do you see any more?
No.
But it won't be long before the next.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
É isso aí, mano. Vamos voltar rapidão.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as this, it's not a matter. The inn.
What do you say,
Olha, eu
Martha?
vou passar logo aqui, mano. Não adianta, a gente precisa ir ajudar os nossos outros amigos. Não adianta ficar aqui de blá blá blá, mano. Tem muita gente lascada.
My lord, there's someone I...
Quem que vai apresentar pra nós?
It is an honor. I am Oscar. Oscar.
Da Casa Murdoch.
I wasn't aware the
Ah,
Lord Commander had
Lord
children.
Commander.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father
Ah,
did.
ele é sobrinho.
I am Sir Rod... Well, go on then. Yes, so... If it please you, my Lord Marquis...
Olha, ele quer ser escudeiro dele.
I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does.
Mas o que ele faz com o seu nome,
You have
exatamente.
accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that...
Tá nervoso, coitado.
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire.
Would that really be so? You were a squire once?
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
É isso aí, vamos treinar o jovem. Beleza, aqui tá concluído. Vamos passar aqui só para finalizar a missão do Torgal. Aí daqui a gente vai pro rincão setentrional. Rapidão. Fala, Sharon. Bora, mano, sem Rolex.
So, Molly's leftovers will teach me for treating you like you still. All right. Now we know what you're after.
All right.
Speaking of which, I brought one for late.
5. A gente não trouxe 1, nós trouxemos 5.
You can, aye. In return, you can thank Tomes for me.
I was just on my way to see it.
Óleo? Caraca, eu achei que já ia acabar, mano.
Seems the hideaway is lost.
Bora lá, rapidão.
Is a storm coming soon?
Fala, Arpócrates.
Ah, were you able to...
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly...
Very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way.
Ah. But that reminds you, recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in talk...
About how she somehow...
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. The Fenrir of legend served she... And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one Eikon's power.
Olha, o Torgal é beneficiário de mais de um
Eikon.
Eikon.
Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you. In short, the Eikons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance of one can but speculate as to how all of this...
He has seemed more...
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are...
Então, quanto mais o Clive conseguir poder, ele também vai ficar mais forte. Por conta dos outros Eikons. Fechou. É isso aí, Torgalão. Ok. Vamos pro rincão setentrional, então. Vamos ajudar o povo. Fala, Lubor. Olha, deu treta.
You're new? Should I be worried?
Jill, Clive has told me much about...
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Okay. But the fact is...
What did you say to me?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to... And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandit. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the desert hare has...
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll...
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail.
Vamos lá, mano. O máximo que a gente pode acontecer é ter que dar uns tapas na boca.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
O que tá pegando aí, rapaziada?
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been... We hire mercenaries and have them mount...
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies if we hire... And you cannot fill empty belly.
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's...
That's enough. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Não deu bom, não.
Victor.
Me obliga.
What's he doing here?
Sid.
And I was about to ask you...
Costness is in chaos. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can rely on. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought...
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. These are cursed skies. Or an entire...
We're still working on the skies. Perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so.
For the goodness of everybody. Ah, ali, a missão liberou ali, ó. Cadê o Ignac? Eu acho que ainda não, né? Ignac.
So, what I saw was a bit of left a small. My thoughts. Both sides wish to protect their homes.
And if there's one thing bandits like...
What would Sid the Outlaw?
Well, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the piece.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will count it may still be possible to make them doubt before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city us.
When all that fear and anger can be directed.
It appears we have a plan of action.
E vai dar bom.
Victor,
as you wish.
Your face is... Don't worry. Victor and I will do most of the talking.
Play along.
What he means to...
Tá, aqui tá mais perto. Vamos ali falar com o Victor primeiro.
Picture it, Conrad. Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself.
The Lady of the Spear.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra.
Victor says you told him that there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's...
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you?
Tá mexendo com o brilho do cara, tá ligado?
We'll show those bastards who they...
I can't believe that actually...
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason.
Beleza, bora pra próxima etapa. Bagaçou tudo aqui, mano. Nossa, que merda.
If I had my pickaxe, I would.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something.
Hello, Lubor.
Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you...
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this...
Indeed, certainly, that the nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, and while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, which means that now, more than ever, we will need to... If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow.
All right. If it will help to protect...
All right.
But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good. Merely, now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss.
Deu bom não. Assim, deu bom, né? Mas... não foi convincente.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Então é o seguinte, blá 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 blá.
The rest, my friend, this mistakes I can...
O importante é que eles estão unidos e já era. Olha quanta espada aí, mano. Bota a mão de todo mundo aí e chega o pau. Ah, a gente vai bater nos vagabundos ainda. Hey, 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 toma essa. Bora botar fogo em geral, galera. Já era, acabou. Mano, botou proteção no cara logo. Eu tô apanhando, mano. Que merda, velho. Quem é que tá... Ah, é aquele merda ali, ó. Oh, merda. Putz, aquele bichinho ali é doído, hein? Eu vou acabar com os pequenininhos primeiro. Melhor, porque senão eu vou acabar morrendo pra aquele vagabundo ali. Deu porradão nele. É, os caras estão nível alto, hein, galera. Oh, merda, isso aqui é uma bosta. Deu bom. Olha o Torgo voando lá.
The townspeople.
I don't hear any.
That we should hurry.
Paz e amor, galera. Paz e amor.
Natalie, you did well.
Without you.
Tá, eles vão se desculpar e vai ficar tudo bem. Let's go.
Conrad seems to...
The plan worked, granted.
Funcionou, o que importa, exatamente.
Calm down. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Deu bom, muito bom, 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 bom. Ó, quem então ali, ó. Fechou então, let's go para o próximo. Será que a missão de agora ela é demorada? Por que a pessoa que a gente precisa conversar não tá aqui, mano?
reputation will be ruined.
Calm yourself, Lord.
Ignac.
Pardon the intrusion.
Out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed.
Calma, mano, grosseria. A gente quer ajudar nosso amigo Blackthorn.
His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's...
Redeem! Get...
Very good. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you
that. Oh, no. He has been...
I don't suppose it's a single-edged sword. It was purchased from a...
Ah, you know...
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one
You have but to state it. You are...
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not ever...
Tá, então a gente precisa recuperar a mala do Ignac e depois a gente vai conversar com ele. Nossa. Logo ali pertinho, ó. Logo ali pertinho.
Let's go.
Caraca, mano. O última lascou o céu, velho. Olha. Só pra ter certeza, tá. Vamos ver o que é esse item aqui. A gente só vai precisar meter o pé na bunda de uns ladrão ali, vai ser de boa, acho. Recupera os objetos da Ignac roubados por bandidos. Antares. Olha aqui os vagabundos. Caraca, ainda tentei esquivar, hein? Vamos tentar mandar essa aqui, ó. Soltar o que a gente tiver, tá ligado? E agora vai. Acho que vai dar bom, hein? Tá quase. Agora vai pro banho. Agora nem precisa usar especial nem nada. Vamos soltar esse aqui pra... Nem deu tempo de encher um pouquinho a vida.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to... All right.
É isso aí. E daqui a gente vai direto lá pra outra área.
I hear I have you to thank for the return. What shall I call you?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Wyvern.
Formidable. Well, Wyvern? Redeem here tells me...
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right. Speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no each sword.
Blá 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 blá. Agora a gente vai poder ajudar o Blackthorn.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis.
Lord Byron,
Lord
nossa.
Byron Rosfield, and is a perennial. Farewell, Wyvern, may our paths cross again. Radim!
Por isso que ele não falou que ele era o... Bom, ele podia ter falado do Cid, né? Mas não falou...
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, master. Coming, my lordship.
Imagina se ele souber que o Wyvern é um Rosfield.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interest now. Let's see what Blackthorn...
Exatamente.
All of us continue to work together in defending Dalamel.
Tá, aqui acabou. Agora vamos dar um pulo na base, entregar a missão e seguir lá pro rincão setentrional. Ah, agora liberou aquela missão 1 lá. Entregar a pedra, né? Ah não, ainda tá travado. Tá com o bloqueadinho ali, tá vendo? Só depois da próxima missão, então.
Sorry for that. Hopefully you learned something. I did better than that. Yes. But no.
E aí, será que ele vai ficar feliz ou não?
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the ground. One hit and all done, eh? Good luck on it.
Even so, is there some way it could be?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the plate. There'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fight. No point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine. Now, and what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Just imagine it. I won't make a copy, nah.
Oh, I'm sure the curse breakers will beat it. Just...
I'll be working.
Ah, agora sim, mano. Agora a gente vai ter uns bagulho mais legal.
I owe you one. August 2. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Bzim, bzim. Esquema da Excalibur. O que será que precisa? Ah lá, projeto da Excalibur desbloqueado. Será que deve ser top, né, mano? Excalibur. Vamos já olhar, vai que a gente tem o que precisa.
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want?
Olha, essa daqui já é melhor. Mas eu quero ver o bagulho da Excalibur. Cadê? Aqui, Excalibur. Brasa de bomba. A gente não tem. E couro de gringal, que a gente também não tem. 268. Ah, essa daqui é melhor.
No scratches, right?
Enganou nós. Olha, verdona. Mais bonita que aquela que a gente tava, né? Bora lá pro rincão setentrional, então.
First we find Isabel.
Pra onde nós temos que ir? Ali pra dentro.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Será que a gente vai falar com aquela lady? Pô, essa espada é bonita, hein, mano? Da hora, velho.
I can't do it.
Eita, ela tá possuída.
Lord, milady.
We received the dame's men. There have been sightings of
A dama.
Yes, they've...
Bom, é de novo a Cachico, né? A Cachico. Vamos pra cima. Run, run, Power Rangers!
We could leave.
É, tá rolando uma reunião ali.
Madame, please. Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things.
Relaxa, mano, eu tô aqui, velho.
I'll have a word.
Ah.
It was
The...
Ó, aqui já tem um aqui.
You're a pikeman, yes?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow.
Leave that to us.
It's all right.
Tava no campo, bobeou, tomou e correu, sobreviveu.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now.
Eita, pra onde a gente vai agora?
We should head
Ixi, Maria, é longe. Tem como sair por aqui? Não? Dá pra ir por ali, ó. Rodeando.
Was all they could do to escape. Just left the bodies there in the flood.
Let's go. Ambrosia. Pelo menos a gente consegue se mover mais rápido com esse bererezinho aqui, né? Eita, aqui o bagulho tá mais doido, hein? Ah, eu odeio esse negócio aqui, velho. Tomou, vamos lá, mais, manda mais. Quem que tá soltando esse negócio? Falta algum? Que isso? Vamos acabar com os pequenos primeiro? arregaça, mano. Já arregaça. Eita, tá vendo? Ah, tá. Eu achei que tava invocando mais bicho, mas era o poder da Dio. Já vai morrer, já vai pra banho de novo. Foi pra banha. Inimigo derrotado.
Do you think there are more?
There are always.
Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá. E aí, deu bom ou não? Blá 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 blá. Blá 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 blá.
Now, if you don't mind.
Lest you, but it.
Caraca, mano. A gente vai conseguir fazer uns upgrades, hein?
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
A gente ainda não consegue finalizar a missão, mano.
He reminds me a little of you, Clive, but without all the mocks and mows.
Que merda. Vamos lá falar com o Otto, então. Otto, let's go. E aí, será que hoje a gente já vai enfrentar o Oren? It would be good if yes.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Did you see that?
Was one at our
Luck, I suppose. Any word?
The nations are still in chaos, and the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days.
Right.
O céu com a cor de um chute no rim.
But now's the time to visit the infirmary.
Ah lá, o Joshua acordou. Let's go. Será que ele vai falar alguma coisa a respeito do Última? E aí, Joshua?
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
Que merda, hein?
Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Você viu que os dois combinam, né? De roupa preta e vermelha.
Warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know?
O que você sabe sobre o Ultima? Será que ele vai mostrar o peito?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have.
Com certeza tem alguma coisa a ver ao fato de você conseguir absorver todos os Eikon, né?
It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason.
You were chosen for a reason. Eu vou jogando, eu vou descendo assim na cadeira, tá ligado?
Of an Eikon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire and only fire.
É lá, exatamente o que a gente falou.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're
Special.
Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit, but they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
Limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you.
Mostra
With every
logo.
setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Eita pomba. Deixa comigo.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
Então o navio dela tá pronto.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map.
Então vamos ao mapa.
This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Oh, beleza. Trio parada dura.
He'll be fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll look after him.
Volte para o esconderijo. Viaje com os ecos de Crocicti. Os ecos de Cross GT. Let's go. Será que é agora que a gente vai encontrar o Odin? Não lembro o nome dele. O nome dele é Odin. Não, o Eikon dele é o Odin, não é? O cavaleiro de não sei o que. Bora, Joshua. Eu vou chamar a Ambrosia. Por que ele tá chorando? Capa e adaga.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Campbell was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Será que a gente consegue upar alguma das habilidades? Essa aqui é 3.000, essa aqui é 2.000, estamos quase, e essa daqui é 2.400. Essa aqui a gente já upou no máximo. Essa daqui é 3. Essa daqui é 3 também da dano em área. Eu vou trocar. Vamos colocar essa daqui, ó. Bate-staca. Será que a gente faz um upgrade dela? Por que não? Vou fazer os dois logo. Pronto. Pelo menos a habilidade vai ajudar.
Assuming they would allow it, the echoes have a will of their own.
Não vamos perder tempo aqui não, mano. Vamos embora. Poucas ideias, mano. Poucas ideias. Deixa esse povo aí.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like
A gente devia ter comprado uma poção, né, galera? Mas tá bom. Olha o povo aí, ó. Planícies de Rimassov. Vai ficar pra depois, amigo. Desculpa. Nesse momento que a gente quer desenrolar, o pega.
They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Eu esperava uma poçãozinha. Cadê o Joshua? Tá lá atrás, esse mongolão. Caraca, mano, eu quero acabar com isso logo. Esse último aí de desgramento.
There are a few places I haven't.
Tabor. Vambora.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Tchan, 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 tchan. Ah, ela ali, ó.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor.
É uma honra.
I am Yote,
Yote.
Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Graças a ela, Yotei.
Rise, Lady Yotei.
Lady Yotei.
You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace.
Your Grace.
It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar.
Einherjar. Quem é esse aí?
The Black Galleon.
Putz, é o Odin.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Eu tô falando doideira.
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began. And set a course
Galeão Negro. Ah não, tô comendo bronha, pô. É aquele navio rápido lá, não era?
Then it is Waloedanites who besiege the city.
Que tinha dado a volta junto com o Kupka, é isso?
Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest.
Isso. Barnabas Tarm, que é o Oren. Então tá certo que eu pelo menos a linha de raciocínio tá ok. Enquanto isso, a Ágora.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Not quite.
How dare you?
Nossa.
Distinguished members of the council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Ainda não entendi quem é aquele guri ali, mano. Ah, deve estar aqui agora, ó. Ali, ó. Lord Harbart. Lord Comandante dos Exércitos do Reino de Hollowed. Ok, é o Lord Commander. Cavaleiro Constante. Devido ao comportamento sempre apático e lealdade inabalável ao seu soberano. Blá, 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 blá. Blá, blá, blá. Entretanto, o motivo de prestar auxílio ao Hugo Kupka para fugir do castelo de Rosalia continua desconhecido. É, e é o que eu quero saber.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Eita, Lele. Matou geral mesmo?
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation.
Matou geral mesmo, hein?
The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Então agora a gente vai tretar com ele. É isso.
Come, Mythos.
Mythos.
Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Deu merda. Vai dar merda, vai, vai, vai. Vai dar merda, certamente vai. Vai, 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 vai.
How long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima
O que o
want?
Ultima quer?
The tapestry. Show them.
Olha, aquele símbolo que a gente viu nos santuários.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient even.
Ancestral.
Remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima.
Oh, os Eikons reunidos.
Or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
Claro que não, né?
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has never been my
Relax.
brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace.
Your Grace.
But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Faltou o barulhinho, né? Você tem minha palavra.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Algo me diz que vai ser difícil a treta, hein? Eu acho que a gente tá chegando pro final do jogo já, não?
Let's find our friends.
Ou será que não? última. Eita, é longe, hein?
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Será que é o... É o cara lá?
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill.
Pena
Charged with chronicling the mortal
flamejante.
deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
Arquiduque
I
de
entrusted
Rosaria.
Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the
Talvez
darkness
seja...
that we serve,
Talvez vai dar boró aí, hein?
both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Selo, Pena da Fênix.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
Bizarro, hein, mano?
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about...
Falaremos disso depois.
Cyril seemed very... You certainly keep strange bedrooms, Joshua.
Estranho. Com certeza é bem estranho. Para qual lado que será que é? Para a... Para lá. A Rota Dourada. Let's go. Eita, os vagabundos ali.
Then let us be rid of them.
Bastante orc, hein?
Smoke. Is the city fallen?
Smoke on the water. Rota Dourada.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Vamos lá, mano. Vamos lá que a gente já sabe onde vai acabar essa briga. Oxi. Bora. A Jill não passou pra gente o poder, né, da Shiva. Eu acho que em algum momento aí ela vai compartilhar com a gente. O distrito do armazém.
Sounds like thunder.
Sounds like thunder.
Starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Olha, o tio vai ver o outro sobrinho.
I knew you'd come.
A filha do Cid, a tio.
Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Mididol. But everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
A mídia é diferente, você não tá acostumada. Joshua?
Boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
A trupe tá reunida agora, só faltou o Cid, hein? O Cid.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
Quickly.
What do you propose? We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all.
Not
we
at
find
all.
the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rosfield,
Yeah.
you little gutter snipe.
E ele vai só solo, mano?
Shall we then?
Ah, não,
You keep Clive safe.
vai eu e o agente e o Torgal.
Both of you.
You too.
Let's bora, mano. Vamos salvar o povo, Torgão. Lusco Fusco. Lusco Fusco.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
Vamos lá, mano. Vamos lá. Ih, já matou os caras ali, velho. Ah, ainda bem que eu troquei de poder, hein? Mandei bem. Eita, pomba, vocês viram isso? Vamos apelar então. Quer apelar? Vamos apelar então, bonitão. Quer apelar, a gente apela, velho. Isso não é problema, não. Ainda vamos de porradão. Já foi metade da vida do vagabundo. Aê, tamo quase, velho. Aê, deu bom. Vamos lá. Vamos lá que eu acho que uma poçãozinha nos espera, né? É o mínimo. Vamos lá, Torgão. Ramo! Que merda, hein? Vamos botar o ventão? Não acredito nisso. Vocês viram que eu ia tomar na bunda, né, mano?
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Cadê? Tinha mais um bagulho ali, né? Tchan, 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 tchan. Oh, meu Deus, eu tô indo pro lado errado aí. É esperto, hein? É lá naquela porta. Agora que eu vi a luzinha lá. Ainda bem que tem o Torgal pra dar uma luz pra gente. Presa afiada. Eita. Vou matar esse aqui primeiro. Beleza. Vamos lá, Torgal. Vamos meter o especial aqui. Aí, mano, consegui me emendar, velho. Aê, tá... Ai, merda, apanhei. Foi pra banha. Beleza. Vamos aqui por cima que a gente já vai reto. Foi bom. Foi bom que a gente deu um grau na vida, né? Beleza, falta poucos. Tem até um baúzinho ali pra gente não esquecer, hein? Deu bom. Eu vi só o simbolinho. Bora, Torgão. Sem enrola, hein? Eita, Lelê. Bora botar o povo pra girar. Tchau, obrigado. Eita! Eita, eu achei que eu tinha esquivado, mano. É o que a gente tem. Vamos lá, vamos lá. Ê, quebrou, boa. Vamos lá, mano. Esse aí tem bastante vida, hein? Ai, meu Deus do céu, como eu sou burro, velho. Eita, Lelê. Ah, que merda, hein? Eu vou ter que acabar usando uma super poção, hein? É, vou ter que usar. Metade da vida ainda, hein, galera? É isso, vamos no porradão. Vamos até o final, mano. Que merda. Aê, mano. Passamos de nível e matamos ele. Essa foi doída, hein? Poçãozinha, poçãozinha. Super poção, a gente tava precisando. Poção normal, agora a gente tá completo. Eita, mais uma área. Que isso, mano? Acabou? Não, não, nunca acaba, né? Aê, isso daí foi pra banho. $2052, acabou. Opa, opa, opa. Ah, ele botou armadura. Mythos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
Mano, eu curti essa espada, hein?
I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled.
Meu Deus.
I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield.
Ai, meu Deus, lascou, hein?
As long as you don't hold back.
Cara, ele é ágil, hein? Vamos fazer o seguinte, ó. Vamos botar esse aqui já pra usar. Vamos soltar o redemoinho nele, hein? Já vou meter esse aqui logo. Eita. Aê, deu bom, hein? Não, pô, esse aqui, velho. Pensa, tudo isso que a gente fez é o tantinho de vida que a gente tirou dele, galera. Vai ser osso. Eita.
You will
Perdeu a
forgive me if
espadinha.
my performance seems uninspired.
Uninspired.
I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir.
Nossa. É uma lança.
Yes. Yes.
Let's try.
Ó quem evoluiu, ó quem evoluiu. Deu merda, hein? Vamos soltar o ventão, então. É, mano, é isso aí, velho. Regação. Ah, merda. Podia ter pulado, né? Aê, deu bom, hein? Você vê que tá dando pouco dano, né? Ah, merda, olha. Nossa. Aí, estamos quase na metade, hein? É isso aí, mano. Já passamos da metade, tá muito bem. Eita, a merda, hein? A merda, hein? Caraca. Vamos soltar o que a gente tiver, mano. Puta merda. Aê! Vamos lá, vamos arregaçar, hein? Vamos lá, Torgão. Que merda, hein? Eita, Lele, agora mandou bem. Agora a gente vai finalizar, tá quase já. Agora foi. Foi pra banho.
Você derrota o Sleipnir!
Insígnia sanguínea. Sanguínea. E agora vai ser a vez dele, né?
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
I hope. Olha lá, olha lá, olha lá, olha lá. Ah, agora chegou a vez dele.
Mythos. It's the king. Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Waloed.
Get back.
É agora, rapaziada. É agora, hein? Mas é isso aí, galera. O vídeo vai ficar por aqui na brincadeira. Até parece, né? Nossa, o cara é meio apelão, hein? Algo me diz que se ele quisesse, ele já teria matado o Clive.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Ai! Podia ter morrido.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
Nada de nada.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Eita, Lele. Agora o bagulho vai ficar doido, hein? Se liga na music, galera. Eita. Até parece.
Joshua!
Ui, só porque eu andei falando da Shiva, né? Caramba, mano. O órgão de espada. Babei no microfone.
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Ah, mano, só falta agora a Jill morrer. Aí eu não vou tancar não, velho. Sério que a gente já regou?
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him.
Não acredito, mano. Isso foi broxante, hein, galera.
This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he?
Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No.
Uma
Barnabas
espadada.
may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
É.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You got mad or something?
Olha lá, ele acordou.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't.
Putz.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him. because my ship's going nowhere. It's the mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
É, galera, a gente achou que tava pronto pra peitar o seu moço, mas não deu bom. Mas é isso aí, galera, o vídeo de hoje vai ficar por aqui com um pingo de frustração, mas tá bom. Obrigado por ter assistido o vídeo até aqui, não esqueça de curtir, se inscrever, compartilhar, ativar as notificações. Valeu e falou!